the thing that most people feedback about this when we usually talk here in this show is, okay, talk is nice, but how do we do this? How does one bring this into their lives and make this a reality? How do I apply in my daily life? How do I achieve these things that for most people are just theory? How is this done, Swami? Can you tell us?
Oh, for that we need practice. The correct practice. We need to learn, and in order to learn, we of course need someone to teach us, because it's not a trick. It's really something we accomplish over a period of time by training. So therefore, you can say this is the reason why Tantra always kept this very close to ourselves, very hidden, because you can try to experiment with extending the lovemaking. Pretty much almost all men will anyway eventually ejaculate. Very few men will ever be able to maintain that for years and years without ever ejaculation. It's impossible without it, because the nature in us is so strong that we need very powerful techniques to be able to master that control. And it's not a trick, it's not this. We cannot go into spiritual materialism for that one. We literally need to learn to control our mind, our energy and all that. And it's a process that takes a bit of time to learn as we teach it in this school. But once we have it, once we master it, it's for lifetime. And we will enjoy it for the rest of we'll enjoy this for the rest of our lives. This will maybe be the biggest treasure we will ever discover, the way to who we are. And the point is, if it was just a trick, you know, so there would be somebody out there selling that trick. You could download that from the internet, and you cannot, because it's not a trick. You really need the guidance. You really need the person thing, because it's not a trick. It's not a technique. It's about you. You're it. There's no way around that. I mean, lovemaking is not two techniques there. It's two persons, and each one of them must have that skill. And that needs to be trained. It's not difficult, it's just we need to learn it proper. And this is why we are making organized courses for this, because it's necessary. So that eventually, let's stay with that.
E terminamos assim esta entrevista em várias partes, que fizemos aqui com o meu professor e também o fundador da escola da Nata. E então agradecemos a presença do Swami e esperamos que possamos vir a ter mais presenças a este nível e mais informações e mais insights que são tão preciosos para todos aqueles que buscam, na realidade, chegar a um estado mais elevado ao nível do amor. Então, muito obrigado a todos também por terem assistido. Até já.